Okay, what else can we look at? Poster bucket, monitor, video racks. Cool. Okay, well, let's just go from left to right. There are a lot of movies crammed into the bookcase. Oh, The Legend of 1900. I've always wanted to see this film. The one with the pianist that his eyes are like a dead fish, right? This film won awards for its phenomenal music. US audiences were moved to tears. Well, Americans do tend to get emotional. What else do they have here? Huh? I grabbed a movie at random, and the case was covered with pictures of naked men and women. Find any movies over there? Nothing suspicious over here. Well, let's go look somewhere else. What's wrong? Did you see something? I said it's nothing. There's nothing over here but a bunch of movies. I mean, movies. Katie, you're panicking. It's okay if you found a clue, you can tell me. Here, let me look. No, don't come over here. A couple minutes later, we were both looking down at the floor with beet red faces. Quit looking at porn and get investigating. I told you. Let's investigate something else. Look, if you want to get it on that badly, then do it in your own damn time, not during the investigation. Damn heathens. There's some posters rolled up with rubber bands in a cylindrical bucket. Is this a movie poster? They're all the same too. It's not Monokuma's movie, is it? I took a poster out and unrolled it. Ultra Despair Girls 2. Coming soon? It looks like a game, but I've never heard of it. Oh, did they do a sequel of that game? Because Ultra Despair Girls, if memory serves me correct, was Makoto's sister and Genocide Jack. If memory serves me correctly. Never played it, but I think that's what it was. Oh, well, there you go. A high school girl with a megaphone and a serial killer. Sounds like some lame spin-off. Ha! Fourth wall broken. Is this one of Monokuma's pranks? Probably. Yeah, at least it's not Monokuma's film. Could do without watching that again. Let's look at the monitor. Well, the time limit was almost up, but very loud. We already said this, didn't we? So obnoxious noise stopped. No, the time limit expired. Yeah, nothing special there. Over here, video rack. Let's just forget this ever happened and moved on. That's the backsliding door. The door is different from the one we used to enter the game room. Is this connected to the hallway? It seems that way. Let's check. It's a sliding door. I'll open it. I tried to open it, but... Ka-chunk! Huh? That's weird. It doesn't open all the way. Looks like it wasn't installed right. I can only stick my arm through. I can see the hallway on the other side, but I suppose it's not possible to use this door. No. If it's Ganta, it doesn't matter if the door was stuck. He's strong enough to throw that super heavy manhole cover. Yeah, he could eat this dough for breakfast.
Can't not eat dough for breakfast? Breakfast most important meal of any gentleman's day.
I agree. Huh? You think Gonta could eat this door? No, not that. I mean, I don't think he did anything like that. Look at this. There's dust piled up on the railing of the door. This sliding door hasn't moved in a while.
So then, he just forced his way through the gap.
That's not possible. There's maybe enough space for a baseball to fit through. I guess an arm could fit through as well, if it were thin enough.
So then, he probably used magic that makes you slim and keeps the fat off.
Can't can use magic.
Oh, I can use magic.
Himiko, you're actually becoming one of my favourite characters as well, just because you are on a completely different wavelength to everybody else. These two never have anything important to say. I'll be very upset if Gonta and Himiko don't make it to the end. What's the matter, Suichi? Nothing. Just something I wanted to confirm. I'm going to try sliding the door one more time. As Suichi peered through the gap in the sliding door, he muttered, I thought so. Look, you can see the rear entrance to the library from here. This door and the rear entrance are located straight across from one another. So what? I'm not sure if it matters yet, but it is a little concerning. Concerning how? Concerning how indeed. I think we've investigated everything here too. And what should we do next? For now, let's ask the others some questions. There are still people we haven't talked to. This would be done with if we had the pictures. We wouldn't have to waste our time like this. We'd already know who the mastermind is. That's true, but we shouldn't wait around to do nothing. They're putting way too much faith in these pictures. Yeah, you're right. Right, let's talk to everybody then. Take off that mode. Kaito! Jeez, I can't believe that happened right next door to our strategy meeting. Kaito, can you tell me more of this strategy meeting of yours? You gathered everyone to meet in the basement, right? What? Am I one of your suspects now? No, that's not what I'm... Nah, it's natural that you're suspicious of me. But I'm not the culprit. I swear it on the universe. I've got nothing to hide. You can ask me anything. Okay. Well, now that we have the chance, let's look back at the entire incident together. Kaito went to the scene with us, so he might have noticed something we missed. Alright then, where should we start? After Kaito and I set up the cameras, we were keeping watch from the classroom. Some time passed, and then we saw you guys go down to the basement. When did you start asking people to go with you? I don't remember the exact time, but I asked them one by one and we all went there together. That's when we saw you. We didn't know what time. You, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Anji, Himiko, and Rentaro. Now that I think about it, the monitors started going off just before that. That creepy music made it hard to keep the strategy meeting going. I just want to confirm what you've told me so far. Wait, so... It was 10 o'clock night time, so it went off at 9 o'clock. That means the alarms went off at 9. His body was found at 10 past 9, so that lines up, is what he's saying. Everyone went to the game room for this meeting and no one went to the library, right? Yeah, we went straight to the game room, but right after we went inside, Gonta went to the AV room and wouldn't come out. Yeah, Maki told me about that. After that, during the meeting, Rentaro left to go to the bathroom. But we thought it'd be bad if the meeting stopped, so me and Tenko went to get him back. And that's when we met up with you guys. We'd gone down to the basement because the security sensor receiver went off. And right when I was about to open the library door, you guys called out to us. So after you and Tenko left the game room, Himiko and Maki were still there, right? Yes, I can guarantee it. However, I can't guarantee that Gonta was in here the whole time. I see. So we can't confirm Gonta's alibi yet. The library's rear entrance is at the end of the hallway, correct? Did you see anyone there? Well, I didn't get a good look, but I'm sure I would have noticed if someone was there. Then I opened the door to the library with you guys and found Rentaro's dead body. That's just about how it went. We didn't learn any new information though. So I'm not clear of any suspicions yet, huh? Don't worry, you're not a likely suspect. Hey, that's not something a detective should say. Yeah, get a grip, Suichi. Everyone's guilty until proven innocent. If you suspect me, you're better pursue it to the end. Investigate until you're satisfied. If you don't do that, you'll never reach the truth. Rentaro will have died for no reason. This is where you need to let your ultimate talent shine. Ha 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 ha! Shuichi. Anyway, if you notice something or remember anything, let us know. Well, I'm not planning on leaving it all to you guys. I'll investigate my own way. By asking stupid-ass questions to Gonta. Himiko! I'm not expecting a sensible answer out of you.
The culprit is definitely Gonta. He's suspicious, no matter how you look at it.
No, it's still too early to determine that. There are a lot of other things to consider.
Really? Even so, he's definitely Gonta. He's suspicious, no matter how you look at it.
No. Why don't you help investigate before you decide that, Himiko?
Investigating is a pain. Gonta's suspicious no matter how you look at it.
Like I said, you need to investigate before you decide that. Hell, use your magic for all I care.
Magic shouldn't be used like that. It'll lead to corruption.
And stop being so lazy and put some actual effort into solving this. Yeah, that's about what I expected from Himiko. Gonta, buddy!
Gonta watching bug movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma. But Gonta needs focus to fill up with fight, so Gonta lock door.
Well, sounds like a lie. If you don't tell the truth, I'll blow your clothes off with magic.
Yeah, if Gonta naked in public, then Gonta never become gentleman.
Himiko, shut up! Stop saying ridiculous things.
Gonta just want to protect everyone, really. Why no one believe Gonta? Gonta feels so pathetic.
Is that it? You speak to Shuichi now? For now, let's just hear everybody. Yeah, I have spoken to everybody. Would you like to leave? Yes. So where do I go now? Somewhere. Oh, let's speak to you, yeah, Barmy. Yeah. You're not going to investigate that, Angie? Investigating is important, but I've got to say my prayers to Ewa too. Oh, Ewa, please let Rintaro into heaven safe and sound. I suppose a prayer couldn't hurt. Rintaro died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? It'd be nice if he could. Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a platinum disciple. Sounds like a credit card rewards program. That's about what I expected from you. Okay. Tenko. Oh, Tenko, I want to ask you something. We asked Tenko about what happened in the game room, but she only confirmed what Maki had told us and didn't provide any new information. Great. That's just great. I see. I knew it. Gonta would be the most suspicious since he locked himself in the AV room. Not to mention he's also a male. Are you submitting that as evidence? By the way, how has your investigation been going? I haven't done any investigating. What? Hey, degenerate, don't give me that face. I've been doing something else. I've been watching Angie. Watching Angie? We agreed to investigate with one other person, right? But Angie's just been wandering around alone. Oh, pressing buttons I shouldn't be pressing. Get away from there. Oh, that's why you're with Angie. I don't want to suspect anyone either, but girls' lives are at stake here. For an investigation like this to work, we have to trust each other. Oh, she does not look happy right now. Don't act all high and mighty with me, you two-faced degenerate. Sorry, that wasn't my intention. Alright, let's go find someone else then. Oh, it's the shit stutter. Alright, Kokichi.
Oh, investigating together, Aaron. You sure have gotten awfully chummy.
Are you here alone, Kokichi?
There. Well.
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person.
Oh, did we? Well, just because we agreed to it doesn't mean we have to do it, right?
Why would you do something that would make everyone suspicious of you?
Because I'm an evil supreme leader, remember? I'm supposed to be suspicious.
Anyway, there's something I want to ask you. What were you doing at the time when Taro was killed?
An interrogation from the ultimate detective himself? What a rare opportunity. Then I'll gladly answer. To tell you the truth, I was in the library, smashing in Taro's head.
Hey, quit screwing around and take this seriously.
Well, do I really need to tell you guys what I was doing?
What?
If I gave you honest answers now, it'd just make everything boring, right? I'd rather just tell you at the class trial. That way it would be more fun. The trial's gonna be boring anyway, since we'll have photo evidence.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, this is a game. Let's have some fun with it.
This isn't a game. Taro was murdered. All our lives are at stake.
Exactly. It's a game of life or death. I'm so excited. I want the class trial to start already.
Is Kokichi actually enjoying this situation? I'm going to put a suggestion that he's putting up a front and that he's absolutely terrified. Anyway, next person. Classroom is the last place to investigate, I think. I don't know if there's anywhere else that would... Ah, there's everybody else.
Kaidi, Shuichi, I would like to ask you two a question. You were on the lookout inside this classroom, right?
Yeah, from here we could keep an eye on the basement. It was close to the library too. That's our alibi. We were both in this classroom when the murder occurred.
I see. Then the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time?
No, I did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement. But beside that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off. Yeah, that's right.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Okay, classroom attitude. Is all you want to ask?
Oh, may I ask you one more question? Specifically about that vent. It appears to be connected to this classroom. The air duct to the basement hallway leads to it.
Yes, I was also concerned about this vent. That's why we kept watching this classroom. Because the culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we were here and look at.
Under those circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here.
Kaidi stacked up books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would be even harder for someone to go in and out.
Really? I will be sure to save that important piece of information to my memory bank. I hope my line of questioning has not offended either of you. It is necessary so we find the truth.
Kibo, you totally sounded like a detective or a lawyer just now. Oh, maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life.
A past life? How could I have a past life when I'm not made of human components?
Alright, Karakiyu.
Let me guess. You wish to hear my alibi, yes?
Huh? How did you know?
My appearance and actions thus far suggest I'm someone who would commit a murder.
At least he's self-aware.
So, to briefly state the truth, when the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall eating supper. The other people there with me were Miyu, Kirumi, and Sumugi. The Monokumas prepared the meal for me. It was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake, or some such.
That pasta sounds depressing.
That concludes my alibi. I do hope it can be of some help.
And did you notice... what about the people around you? Did you notice anything in particular?
If there was something to note, it would be that Miyu was tinkering with something or other. There was also a brief period of time where Sumugi left to use the restroom.
The restroom, huh? Interesting. Well, Sumugi is the ultimate cosplayer. Wait! She's gone to the bathroom. Rotaro... No, never mind. He said he was going to go to the bathroom. He didn't go to the bathroom. He went to the library, that's all. She could have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise herself as someone else. Someone else? But who? I don't know. But I'll go talk to her. She should be at the crime scene in the library. Are we done in here? Karakiyu's account's been added. There's something I need to check. Oh, I need to speak to Kibo, don't I? Hey Kibo, what were you doing and where... What were you doing and where during the body discovery... What? Hey Kibo, what were you doing and where during the body discovery announcement? That made sense.
Ah, my alibi.
Are you glitching right now?
No, I'm searching for the right words. In all honesty, I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable.
So you don't have an alibi?
But Ryoma said he was alone in his room too.
Jeez, way to throw him under the bus.
Huh? That was not my intention.
But I see, both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi. That means it's possible one of those two is the mastermind.
Am I under suspicion because I don't have an alibi?
No, I won't suspect you just because you don't have an alibi. That is exactly why you should suspect someone when they don't have an alibi. What kind of detectives are these people? And I'm not saying that because you're a robot or anything. I'm not robophobic at all.
Thank you very much, but you don't need to be so PC.
Kibo's account. Right, let's go then. Putting aside the things about Sumugi, now we know everyone's alibi. Huh? What about Kokichi? We don't need to ask him. He was definitely alone. Everyone we talked to hadn't seen him, so no one could corroborate his alibi, right? That means he must have been alone. Oh, you're right. I guess that's why you're the detective, and I'm not. Do I need to go speak to... Yes, I need to go speak to the folk in the library again. Let's go! Back in the library. Right, so I need to speak to these cretins. Start with you.
Don't rush me. I'm almost done sketching the floor plan. Till then, just shut the hell up, idiot.
Oh yeah, she was doing that. I wonder if she's finished the sketches on time. Okay, so we're not talking to her then. You were alone. Let's go through them all again just in case. It just occurred to me, I never provided you with my alibi. During the body discovery announcement, I was in the dining hall. Kyo, Sumugi, and Miyu were there as well. Kyo was dining while Miyu was tinkering with some piece of machinery. In retrospect, Miyu was most likely working on that throne of hers. That corroborates what Kyo was saying. Kirumi and the other alibis seem to check out. Now, I just need to confirm with Sumugi's. Alright. Sumugi, darling. Hey Sumugi, I need to ask you something. She looks like she's busy thinking about something. She won't talk to me. Okay, but that's no excuse to give up. I grabbed the hem of Sumugi's skirt and began to lift it slowly. I'm gonna lift your skirt, Sumugi. You okay with that? Why not just shake her shoulder? Wait, Katie? You better talk or I'm going to lift your skirt for Shuichi to see. And then I'm going to tie your skirt around your head so everyone can see your panties. I understand, I just need to talk right. Oh, took you long enough. Well, I can't let Shuichi's innocent eyes get dirty. No, they won't get dirty. You saying you've seen dirtier, Shuichi? Well, you did look at that DVD not moments ago. What did you want to talk about? I'm just going to cut to the chase since you're the ultimate cosplayer. That means you could disguise yourself as anyone, even one of us, right? That's a good point. That's a very good point. I hadn't thought of that. Oh, so that's what you think of me. Well, since we're in this situation, I'll be clear. I only cosplay fictional characters. I don't cosplay real people, or rather, I can't. You can't? Isn't it easy to just wear someone else's clothes as a disguise and... Cosplay isn't a disguise. Sorry. Well, you'll probably have a hard time believing me if I just say it, so I'll show you. Show me how. Come on, Katie. Wait. What's happening? Sumiki grabbed my hand and dragged me to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. Okay, we're here now. Are you gonna punch me or tie me up? Hey now, there's no way I'd do a thing like that. Now hurry up and take your clothes off. What? Why? Because I'm going to cosplay as you, of course. Now give me your clothes. Huh? But... Come on, hurry up. What? This is a bit weird. I slowly undressed and handed my clothes to Sumugi. After telling me to look the other way, I waited while she changed into my clothes. Okay, now you can look. Why is she pink? Huh? A gross bumpy rash had spread across Sumugi's body. Hi, I'm Kaidi Akamatsu. This isn't cosplay of the spiky-headed underling of a certain space emperor. This is cospox, an allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as real people. This is the price for my power, the equivalent exchange for my cosplay. Oh, okay, I get it. Change out of my clothes already. Okay, we exchanged our clothes and then returned to the library where Shuichi was waiting. So that means she's cosplaying as herself. How is she, like, who's she cosplaying as currently to not get the rash? Katie, what's wrong? Sumigi couldn't have disguised herself. You understand since you saw the cospox, right? Cosplay is love. You breathe life into characters. It's almost like you're summoning them. From fiction to the real world, like an oracle channeling the gods. That's why I can cosplay various characters from across the wide world of fiction. But it's impossible to cosplay someone who exists in the real world. Because that's not cosplay, it's just impersonating someone. So who is she impersonating currently? I really didn't need that long explanation. Okay. A lot of questions to be answered. Huh? This chime? What is going on with Puddle Kid? It's time, you bastards! Time for the long-awaited class trial! No, it's not. We're just announcing that the photos are ready. Don't interrupt me. Anyway, I'll be waiting at the warehouse.
Huh? Hey, does my face look weird to you? Does my face always look this weird?
So long, farewell. Mono Kid, something is going on with Mono Kid. Did Mother Dam poison him or something? Did you hear that, Shuichi? The picture's finally been developed. Let's go, come on, get a move on. Oh wait, Katie. Alright, let's go and see these photos. And I ran as fast as I could to the school warehouse. I couldn't stay put, knowing that the truth was so close at hand. It's not going to be close at hand. It's going to throw a massive spanner in the works, or it's going to be an absolute nothing burger. With a side of bullshit fries. Alright, where are you? I ran full sprint into the warehouse. Oh wait, Kaidi, you shouldn't get so worked up. I can't help it. We're so close to learning the truth. We're going to find out who the mastermind is. Well then, we're waiting. Oh, you came.
Sure did. I came to see you, Toots. You're lovely as always. Oh, Manowski, you're such a flirt. May I join you for a drink? Drink as much as you want. I've got cash to burn. Thank you. Excuse me, can I get a bottle here? This is great. Hey, how long are you guys gonna do this for?
Take these. What happened to Montaro? It's all the photos. They're separated envelopes for each camera. Use them to take that bastard down. It's all up to you now.
Dead.
Dead!
I'm so rich. What's the journalist gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what.
By the way, Monophony, you want to get out of here before your shift ends?
Hey, I want a fancy steak dinner.
What's your name and age? Home district. Salary. Do you have another job?
They're getting more deranged as this is going on. Alright, let's look at the photos then. Anyways, it looks like we have the pictures now. Yeah, finally. We gotta look. Oh, there's the rest of the gang.
Katie, are those the developed photos?
The culprit should be in those photos, right? How exciting. I want to see the damn look in the culprit's face.
Alright, let's take a look.
Let's take a look at the photos taken by the camera near the front entrance first.
The envelope that says front entrance is a total of 4 pictures. Let's see the first picture. This is when we arrived at the library, so I took a picture then.
Yes, that was right before we found Montaro's body.
That's a pretty bad picture of me, but don't focus on it too much, okay?
Rest assured, we do not care.
Alright, let's go to the next one. This is...
It's a picture of us running to the library after we heard Tinker's scream. That doesn't help us at all. Hurry up and show us the next picture.
Yeah, okay. This is everyone else who came to the library after the body discovery announcement.
Everyone pictured here, myself included, was on our way to the basement. So we got here a bit late. Hey, these are all pictures of when we found the body.
There's one more photo on the front entrance, correct?
Yeah, let's take a look at that one. Huh? Shuichi?
Sorry. It looks like I tripped one of the sensors when I was removing the cameras.
What are you saying?
This picture doesn't seem to have any clues that'll help us either.
Well, that was yep, big old nothing burger.
The camera pointed at the front entrance when we snapped these 4 pictures. Front entrance photos have been added. Cool.
Neither Rentaro nor anyone else could be the culprit or in these photos.
Did they both enter through the back door then?
Let's examine the photos taken by the camera near the rear entrance then. Okay. All the 2 photos were taken by the camera pointed at the rear entrance. Let's see the first picture. Rentaro! So Rentaro went in through the rear entrance, perhaps so no one would see him.
I thought it might be possible that he was moved to the library after being murdered, but that does not appear to be the case.
So that means he was killed in the library after going there of his own will.
Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Maybe it'll show the mastermind. Huh?
Sorry, me again. This is from when I was removing the camera.
What an attention hog. He had no choice. To remove the cameras, he had to be close to the sensors.
Oh, they're building up the tension here. Is it going to be the last picture? It's going to throw a massive spanner in the works.
That's all for the rear entrance. Just these 2 photos.
Rear entrance photo. So wait, who's the killer then? Because the killer must have already been in the library. How did they get around not getting the pictures taken?
Culprit not in your entrance photo either.
What does this mean? They're not in either the front nor the entrance pictures.
Yeah, that's pretty odd. Why isn't there a picture of the mastermind entering? Hey Shuichi, don't you think that's weird?
Let's look at the picture from the hidden door camera. That might tell us something.
Oh yeah.
That camera should have captured the moment the mastermind opened the door. Unless the person opened the door from the other side, lobbed the ball, killed Rentaro, but didn't actually walk out, just stood in the doorway, therefore wouldn't be seen, wouldn't get caught. There were 2 photos. The first one was... oh, Rentaro. But if Rentaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then...
He must have thought about the hidden door.
Could the culprit have gone into the hidden door?
Yes, that is a possibility.
For now, let us see the next picture. There is one remaining, isn't there?
yeah, there is. Here it is. Ah. So that's probably what's happened. He's seen the camera, looked at it, that door has opened, thing flung at the back of his head, door closes, no picture taken. What?
No? What's Rentaro doing? It looks like he's reaching for the camera. Maybe he was trying to remove it.
Ah, I did notice something while I was removing the camera. The security sensor for this camera was switched off. Oh, okay.
In that case, this photo was likely taken just before the sensor was turned off.
But that would mean that Rentaro noticed it. He saw our hidden camera. Yes, the very hidden camera. That was clearly obvious.
Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor, which in turn activates the camera, right? The bookcase appears to have already been moved, so why did the sensor activate?
Oh gosh, what happened to the culprit? How come they're not in any of the photos? This last photo must have been taken shortly before Rentaro was killed.
If so, then the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo.
Then why is the culprit nowhere to be seen? Intriguing. Intriguing. That's all the photos. So we gained no new clues, and we still don't know who the culprit is.
What a fucking waste!
Did she really develop all the photos? Maybe she got into the ones that showed the culprit. How rude. I developed all the film I was given. I swear by my almighty daddy that I did. Those are all the photos from the hidden cameras, so relax and get to the deucing.
These are seriously all the pictures? You gotta be kidding me! That culprit's not in any of them! If the culprit didn't go to the library, then how'd they kill Rentaro?
So this is why they call it the perfect crime.
A perfect crime?
Oh man, I've only been slacking off because I thought those photos would reveal the culprit.
You should have been helping us investigate.
Oh, by the way. Rentaro had his monopad the whole time, didn't he? Do you think anything was in it? His student handbook did not contain much.
His student handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information.
I doubt it has anything to do with the case. It simply had his monopad with him.
I inspected his monopad, but I didn't find anything suspicious about it.
Oh man. So it's got nothing to do with the case. How confusing.
Katie, are you okay? Why? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything. So why the hell... Katie? That's what I was waiting for. End of investigation, I guess.
Alright, it's time for what you've all been waiting for. The class trial. Please assemble in front of the shrine of judgment in the courtyard. Remember that red door surrounded by plants? It's just on the other side. From there, you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial. See you all there.
Oh dear me.
The time already?
It seems we have no choice but to continue this discussion at the class trial. I don't want to go.
Me neither. What a pain.
What, you scared? An NPC like you is nothing to be scared of.
It'll be fine. I feel like my back is up against the wall. We just need to expose the mastermind in this class trial. And then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end.
Yes, that's right.
Let's find this mastermind, and if it's a man, let's beat him to death.
Isn't beating them to death going a bit far?
Everyone followed Monokuma's instructions and walked toward the courtyard. Except for us. Have we got the last thing to say to Shuichi before we go? No? Fuck him, I ain't talking to him. Let's go! It's this red door, right? The Shrine of Judgment. Kaidi, I have one more question. Do you really think it's one of us? Not just the culprit, but the mastermind as well? Huh? Isn't that what you told me, Shuichi? Yeah, but it's just, that was only my deduction. I don't know if I should trust that. Well, I don't know if it's true either, but that's why we need to confirm it. If you just dismiss the possibility and look the other way without confirming anything, then you're just turning your back to the truth. What's the matter, Shuichi? You seem so sure of yourself during the investigation. Sorry. Let's go. I'm sure they're waiting for us inside. To the Shrine of Judgment. Nice statue.
So this is the Shrine of Judgment.
Careful, everyone. If bad things happen, get behind Gunter.
Then give me a piggyback ride. Come on, carry me.
Oh my god, you're so fucking annoying. So are we doing a class trial here or what?
No, Monokuma made it sound like we'd be guided somewhere from here.
But Monokuma is nowhere to be seen. What's going on? The statue, maybe? This Monokuma statue gives us such a weird vibe. Of course. What? See you later. Elevator time? Certainly looks like it. Is this an elevator?
Does he want us to board it?
I don't wanna. I don't do scary rides.
I don't want to get on it either. Stay behind then. Though I'm sure that'll just be worse for you in the end. Hey, that's true, I know. However, if everyone wishes to run away, I will cooperate as well.
That's probably not a good idea. There's nowhere to run. As long as that end wall exists, escape's not an option.
It'll be fine. Let's all work together. Remember our promise. We're going to escape this place and remain good friends afterward. So let's do it. I'm sure we'll be alright. Because we make such an incredible team.
Heh, I wouldn't be able to call myself a man if I was still scared after hearing a girl say that. Bring it on! I'll show them how I, Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars, live.
Don't you mean die?
Don't say something all ominous like that.
Yeah, we've come so far already, so we just gotta do it. So let's do it! We have no choice. We can't turn back now. I hope that the mini-games are better than they were from the second game. Determined, we all stepped forward. Even as we walked towards the elevator, I was shaking with anxious dread. But I kept going, because I decided to fight. And then, everyone had boarded the elevator.
Oh, that's super cool. It's actually an elevator.
Even so, this elevator is going down pretty far down. Wait, Tenko? Is that Tenko? Yes.
We're falling. I wonder how far we will plummet.
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad.
By all means, go ahead.
Of course, a robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is.
As we waited to reach our destination, I whispered to Shuichi. Shuichi, about that talk from before. What? I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth, even if it is frightening. I know you can do this. Why is she talking like she's about to die? If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength. I used to be like you. Before a piano concert, I was always so nervous that I thought I would vomit. But then I would remember all the people I've made smile with my performances. Katie. Alright, let's go. It's better to end bad stuff like this as soon as possible. Those words were mainly for me, to inspire me so I would not turn back. After some time, the elevator finally came to a halt. The doors slowly opened to reveal what awaited us on the other side.
Welcome to the class trial. Oh boy, this class trial is finally starting. Finally, a game actually feels like a game.
Just as the prophecy foretold.
Listen up. From here on, things are going to get so violent you'll wish you could turn back. That's not true. There won't be any gory or violent scenes. I'm positive.
This is an authentic replica of a courtroom.
What bad taste.
Why are you making us do this? Is this fun for you? Of course! Putting strangers in life with their scenarios is the best entertainment.
You are seriously the worst.
Worst or not, those who have fun are the real winners in this world. It doesn't matter what terrible thing you do or are done to you, as long as you're having fun. Wow, this is so sickening, it's almost refreshing. So, how do we get this game going? There are podiums over there. Please stand behind the one with your name on it. Following Monokuma's instructions, we headed towards our respective podiums. As I walked towards my podium, an image of his body flashed in my mind. Rintaro. He died without knowing his own ultimate talent. No, he was murdered by some horrible, low-life scumbag. I'll never forgive his killer. That's why we're going to expose the mastermind and end this killing game. That's all I can do for Rintaro now. His killer is in this room with us. The mastermind who's controlling Monokuma and forcing us to play this killing game. I don't think I'll ever be fully prepared to find out who that person is. But we have to find out who it is, so we can lift our suspicions of each other. So we can end this killing game. That's why I'm here. I can't show any fear here. I must fight until the bitter end. I will face this life or death class trial. Okay, and we're going to leave this episode right here. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, always keep it loud, keep it heavy. I will see you all in the next episode.